in your documentary, you talk about having hurt feelings, being disillusioned when Death Row started taking off and you hadn't signed to Death Row.
Right.
And you and Suge had a little issue over you not signing to Death Row. Can you walk us through some of that?
We didn't have no issue. I was down with Death Row. The things that happened was just, contracts was put in our face to just sign. And I was just like, no. I was like, I told Snoop, I said, no, don't sign that. Cause you don't know what you signing. You got to get a lawyer to look at that stuff. And I was a young buck saying this. And I'm not gonna say who it was, but a whistleblower went and told him that what I had told Snoop and everybody. So he was just like, "Hey, Blood, where Warren G at?" And I was like, "Shit, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, Blood, you told him not to sign that contract." I took off, but you couldn't get. It wasn't. Only way you could get down was the elevator.
Right.
So I'm hitting.
Sure, you used to play football too, right?
Yeah, I'm hitting the elevator, trying to get off the elevator, and he grabbed me, and he had pushed me up against the wall, and I was like, "Blood, you told him not to sign that contract, Blood." Blah, blah, blah. I said, "Nigga, if you don't get your hands off me, nigga, I'm calling my brother, nigga, I'm calling all my homeboys." And he let me go, and I had one of my guys with me. Luckily, he didn't have no gun because he was a gunner, but he was just a little short motherfucker. So if he'd have had something, he probably would have shot him. And I didn't want him to do it, but he probably would have. I know how he is. But he let me go. And probably from that point on, we probably didn't see eye to eye. But I didn't hate him. I didn't have nothing against him or nothing like that. But when it came down to it, at the end of the day, when it was time to start hitting the road and doing things like that, it was just like, we don't got a ticket for you. You ain't going. And I'm like, why? Shit, what the fuck is that? And then they was just like, like Dre, Dre was just like, just go be your own man, do your thing. So, and it hurt, like I said, that it was fucked up. I had to go back to the hood, sleeping on the floor. And all I had was my Crater records that I was helping out with the Chronic. I had my MPC 60 drum machine, my Technique, and my Newmark mixer. And that's all I had. And but that combination right there made me into doing Regulate the G-Funk era, right. and doing records for Tupac, Definition of a Thug.
Yeah, it's a great record.
And MC Breed, MC Breed, you got to get all that led to that. And I, I never had like no hate or nothing towards nothing that happened. I just kept it pushing. And
I listened to you on Big Boy interview. Yeah. You sat with Big Boy a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And one thing that struck me was you said, he said, how could you not be bitter? Yeah. You said, I'm not bitter at all. I have no ill feelings.
None.
Nothing. I've never had an argument with my brothers about this music shit.
Yeah. Nah, never. Just like it was a thing going on a couple months ago where, Snoop, he was going through a lot, but they was like, Snoop said he wrote your whole album. A gang of motherfuckers hit me. So I'm like, what? So I look and I see the interview, and it was like he did say it. So I hit him like, look, what's up? I mean, what you mean you wrote my whole album? Come on, Snoop, that ain't how we get down, cuz. And, I said, I'm not gonna never, I approached it and he corrected it. Mm-hmm. And but then I did another interview, and I told the people in the interview that I'm not gonna never let this music shit come between me and my homeboy. This is my dog, Yeah. He was going through a lot. I'm not gonna sit up there and be tripping on him. He just lost his mom.
Yeah.
He going through a lot. So he just, he going through a lot. So
yeah, he lost his mom and went right back to work.
Yeah.
And he said because that's where he felt most comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, but it got ironed. It got ironed out. And just that's my dog.
just warn you. What we done started. Look at what we done started. This the people party. When opportunity knocking, then young nigga move that door. Whoa, get your foot stuck in it, call me young, go get it. Now you can't fuck with it, might as well roll with it. What's the